on how to create a document or an article using LaTeX format. LaTeX, we might end up having a question that when we have a Word or any other kind of documents, why we need to use LaTeX. LaTeX provides an ease of formatting. It offers an consistent and uniform layout which helps us to create a document such as books, reports, slides, and more. Whenever we are using any other documents, we have to keep looking at the formatting of the each sentence or each paragraph. But this is not the case in LaTeX. It takes care of formatting by itself once we have initiated it. When just Google it as LaTeX and you would see that or the official page, but go to overleaf. If you have an account, it will directly get logged in, and if you don't have an account, just create an account using your email ID or your Google account, and once you have created it, you just click on new project and create on blank project. Today we and give some name to the project such as basic document. Once you have created your document or your article, you will be able to see a basic format of the LaTeX where the document class refers to the is the first and the very important line and a very necessary line without which the document would not be created. And the one in flower braces indicates the type of the document, such as article or books or slides, whichever you want, you can use it. Here we can add a we square braces, and it is an optional one. Inside the square braces you can give the size of the font, such as I would be using 12 point, and you can also mention whether you need it in the form of article or in the form of document, such as one side. When I give it one side, it will be printing in a single A4 sheet. Even if you want, you can mention it as A4 sheet, A4 paper. Now the document class has been created. Once the class has been created and before the implementation of the document, we have to import all the packages which we will be using, such as graphics is defaultly used it here, and I will also need mathematical equations, so I will implement use package. AMS Math is one of the popular package which is used to write the equation in a mathematical format. Once all the packages necessary for you are created, you have to give the title. These are the very basic structure which will be given by LaTeX itself. The title, as I have already created basic document, so the title has been named as basic document. Author and date, if you want, you can use it or you can even remove it. And from here, our main part, that is begin format, document has started. And whenever we have created a title, the title will end with make title, and the begin always has an end. Similarly, once the document has begun, it should end. Once the document has once the work of the document is completed, it should end with a backslash and end of document in the flower braces. Once it is created, we use section, which is introduction. It is default. If you want to give any other kind of topics, you can also provide it, like abstract, conclusion, or whatsoever topic you are working on. Then inside this we can give any content, such as this is my first LaTeX document. Now if I compile it, this would be visible here, and the line has been, we can see that. Next, when I have to implement a mathematical equation in it, we will just give it as, whenever we give an extra line as a space, it will just take it into the next line. For example, this is my first mathematical equation. Here we have, whenever we have to give any mathematical equation, we have to use begin equation. Inside this, when we write the equation, it will be converted into the mathematical form, such as I will take an equation, very basic equation, as ax square plus by plus c equal to 0. And once our work is done, we have to end it. End of equation. Now when I compile it, this will be this equation will be written in a mathematical format, and by default it will be given a number as 1. After this, we will learn how to insert a image or any image in the document. As we have already, by default, we have already imported a graphics as, it would be easy for us to implement upload an image here. Whenever we have to upload an image, just we have to make sure that the image has been placed in the same folder as of the file. So I will be uploading an image over here. Okay. All right, I will take this image, and this image has been placed here. Now, if I have to put an image here, I will be using as slash begin figure. Once you have created it, by default, it will give complete markup language and include image. In this place, we have to give the name of the image that we have inserted here. And if we want, we can also provide a caption as Bangalore, as I have taken the image of a Bangalore. For figure, I will be naming it as spring season in Bangalore. Here, centering is used to allocate the location of the image, and once we compile it, here we can see that the image has been imported. Similarly, if we want to create any tabular column in this index, we would use slash begin of table, and inside this we will give the caption of the table as a simple table. Then I would be allocating the location, that is center. I want the table to be in the center of the page. Then again, in order to start a table, we have to use backslash begin of tabular. Inside this, we can along with this, we have to give the value. We have to use we have to give the number of columns we would be using, such as season. I just creating a table with 2 columns, so I have just given 2 C's. If you want 3 or 4, you can give as many columns, as many C's as many as your columns. Now I will be giving it as value 1, and percent sign sorry, and sign is used to separate the tables value 2. Then H line to implement the same thing in the next line. Then I will be giving it the value as 5, and then again H line. Now when I run it, we are getting an error here because we have begun our tabular but we have not ended it. So just end of tabular. In this way, if we recompile it, can see that our table would be created. Yeah. So our table is created here. So as of now, we have learned how to create a document in a single page, and how to create a table, how to implement the mathematical equations in it, and how to upload an image in the document. So, for example, if I want it in the form of article that is in two sides, so I will just remove it one side here and put columns. I want it in two columns. I will just take some random content from one of my documents and I will convert it into columns. See, now when uh, now I want this content to be complete to be into two columns. So once I recompile it, okay, we get it in the columns, two columns format. So this is how we can create our document or any basic article using Latex. Thank you.